wants what's in my mind.
And that's the setup for one of the most thoroughly hateful movies of recent years. A movie that makes me cringe even when I'm sitting here thinking about it. Look at this scene, for example.
And where is that?
What are you allowing to happen to your footsteps?
Please be faithful, Sam.
Why was you listening to you little punk ass? You put your step us except ding my real kill microphone. How about that? Well, he didn't get the job done, you know what I mean? Because he's back now. Now he's here. But this man, you got your ugly face off. Because I'm ugly. You're 20. You don't understand.
Read this?
Read? No, we don't really do much reading.
I hated this movie as much as any movie we've ever reviewed in the 19 years we've been doing this show. I hated it because of the premise, which seemed shockingly cold-hearted, and because this premise is being suggested to kids as children's entertainment, and because everybody in the movie was vulgar and stupid, and because the jokes weren't funny, and because most of the characters were obnoxious, and because of the phony attempt to add a little pseudo-hip philosophy.
Well, I mean, I think you got to hold feet to the fire here. I mean, he's the guy in charge. He's saying that this is entertainment. It's deplorable. I mean, there isn't a gag that works. You couldn't write worse jokes if I told you to write worse jokes.
And, of course, you could always...
The ethnic stereotyping is appalling.
Yes.
It's embarrassing. You feel unclean as you're sitting there. It's junk. First-class junk.
And then the idea that kids might be lured in by television ads to see this movie. Really,
any subject could be done well. This is just trash, Roger.
Okay. When it came time to write my newspaper review of this movie, I don't know, something just came over me. My fingers on the keyboard had little minds of their own. I was rolling along, writing my usual scathing but civilized comments, when suddenly a sinister inner force took over and I found myself typing, and I quote, "I hated this movie. Hated this movie. Hated it. Hated every simpering, stupid, vacant, audience-insulting moment of it," unquote, and so on. Altogether, I used the word hated 10 times.